actions in solidarity. You guys ever look at your pet rock and just think, wow, who rescued who, huh? Rescued me. Guys, your next comic coming up to the stage, you might have seen her on ABC's Forever 31. Give it up for Nicole Calasich.
What up? I'm Latina. I say it like that so you know it's real. I got opinions. For instance, if you're like me, you might also think that Donald Trump's mom probably referred to her labor as draining the swamp. That's how that expression got started. Yeah, he just lost his lunch a little bit. I like yeast infection, draining the swamp. That was a nice transition. I thought the election was gonna kind of like ruin my holidays. I don't know how you guys dealt with your holidays. But holy shit, guys, I found a miracle on Polk Street. That's right, I went out during SantaCon. That's right, the greatest meeting of minds in America. I want to clarify, I'll hold for you. I want to clarify, I didn't like go out for SantaCon, okay, I just happened to go out that morning and it was happening. I don't know if you remember, but in San Francisco, it was hella stormy that morning, okay? It was like angry rain, it was like furious rain pummeling down like waterfalls and lesbian erotica rain, okay? So what I got to witness was just a bunch of bros shivering, getting soaked to the bone, fumbling for an iPhone to call an Uber and get the fuck out of there, but they forgot there's no pockets in those pants. Yes! I was like, this is actually exactly what I needed. Thank you, universe. I actually got to witness this conversation over and over again from all of these bros. Bro, where are you? I don't see you. What are you wearing? And like right when I thought, well, maybe this dude's just being hella funny, his friend on the other side of the street's like, I'm in a red suit. Amazing. Like poetry in motion, like the stupidest poetry in motion in the world. I took a closer look at one of their caps and it actually said, "Make Antarctica Great Again" on it. I know. Whoa. Whoa, Nicole. Whoa. 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 Antarctica? Santa's not from the South Pole. Here's what I have to say to that. Yeah, I thought I knew him too. Not from the North Pole. Turns out he's a South Pole bitch. It's always the person you least expect. Next thing I'm going to learn, I'm going to find out that Rudolph's real name was Adolf and the Pangea of hate will come together and reveal itself to us all. I don't know if you have concerns, but I have a lot of friends who are kind of freaking out right now. I got a bunch of friends who went ahead and got an IUD inserted right away. Skipped, I see a lot of us did here too. They skipped the consultation and they got an IUD inserted. I think that's ridiculous. I have 10 inside of me right now. I'm about to be a women's health Pez dispenser the next 4 years. I'll just bonk my head and I will shoot from the coop. You get an IUD, you get an IUD, you get an IUD. Dude, you don't even need an IUD, but you will get one. That is the kind of wing woman I am. I'm the host of the world's most progressive ping pong show, dude. You're kind of like a weirdo. He's like, I don't know, IUD, I'm a good girl. More of a DUI man myself. That last joke is a bit of a lie. I actually used the NuvaRing. But as I mentioned, thank you. Only show that I'll have that. I actually use the NuvaRing, but as I mentioned before, I'm Latina, so I'm like constantly confusing my hoops with my NuvaRing. That could be an issue. Like, there's a 90% chance that I'm pregnant right now. But at least that baby's gonna come out all blinged out, you know? I'm stoked about it. Anybody here doing what I'm doing this winter? Celebrating the winter by letting yourself go? Who else has got some Michelin Man abs and a Stay Puffed booty? Yeah! Yeah! Yo, I haven't shaved in forever, okay? This is maybe the longest I've gone without shaving. Like, like a normal day, typically my pubic area is like the only South American region not threatened by deforestation. And nice close-up for you. I didn't know that that rule would also apply to the rest of my body hair. I thought it would reach a cap at some point, but it has not. I'm very concerned about it. It's kind of freaking me out, man. I thought this would stop, but it's not. It's gotten to the point I'm convinced that Sasquatch is not a mythical creature. That's just a woman that took a hike one day, got lost in the woods decades ago, and decided to just embrace her life, Oh man, so now we've learned a little bit about me. Bad at birth control, doesn't groom herself. Let's talk about dating! Alright, we got any hoes in this audience tonight? Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! It's not a march this Saturday, it's a massive slut walk based on that audience response. Hell yeah! I love a good hoe, dude, and I love that the guys didn't shout. A lot of times guys shout out for that, and I'm like, no one cares. We know. No one cares. We know. I'm only here for lady hoes. I love a good hoe, man. You got your glasses, your fancy shawl, you're like a grad school hoe, you call it sex positivity, and we're like, okay, girl. You do you. It's over here. Ooh, she's like, oh my god, are you shimmying? Bitch, you are like the second chick who has shimmied when I asked to meet a hoe, which is the truest hoe response. Very impressed. I like your game. I once was a hoe, but no more. It's true, it's sad. I got booed up. Once, but no more. I had to hang up my jersey. I want you to know, though, it wasn't for a lack of numeric success, okay? My numbers were just fine. For me, it became a quantity versus quality situation. Unfortunately for me, I had terrible luck. I just kept encountering, horrible dick after horrible dick after horrible dick. And for me, the tip of the iceberg, or just the tip of the iceberg, really, had to be when I encountered the mythical micropene. Okay? Been there, huh? Alright, the stuff of lore. I'm here to let you guys know that shit is not a myth. It is very real, and it'll haunt your nightmares in a real way till the end of days. Give you an idea how I felt that evening when this dude dropped trow and presented himself. Go ahead and pretend that this microphone is his penis. You got it? You got it? This microphone is the micropene. Ready? Except this entire room is my vagina. Every woman's had to fake an orgasm in her life. I had to fake even feeling that a penis was there. Do you know the level of talent that takes? It's like me and Meryl Streep that can pull it off. Where's my lifetime achievement award? You were clapping the realest way earlier. I feel like you're my fairy dick mother tonight. What's up, girl? Always looking out, right? Never again. I think I just 9/11 to micropenis. I think everything I set up to now, I'm looking for a hero. I want to see someone rise to the occasion. I'm sure we're all feeling that way. But no one seems to really be stepping up, and that upsets me. I really hope that Hollywood might be able to assist with that, They're always making all those superhero reboots. They will reboot Superman and Batman and Batman and Batman and Batman over and over again. I want them to go ahead and try to reboot Catwoman for once. I know, I sense your hesitation, I get it. Because the first couple ways they did Catwoman, not very exciting, right? They just got a sexy chick, Michelle Pfeiffer, Halle Berry, had her walk around all slinky and sexy in a skin-tight suit. Maybe just like a little hair, like, meow, like that's the supernatural imagination of feline strength. Fuck that, man, get the hell out of here. I've had 2 cats for a decade. Do you want to hear what the real Catwoman would be like? I'll tell you. She's a freakishly agile, morbidly obese chick. Who's just disemboweling mousy guys for pleasure, okay? She gets off on that shit. She's a freak. She enjoys it. That's her kink. I love her for it. I think I want Hollywood to make that just so I can audition for the part. Just bypass all those beauty standards. At the audition, I'll just go up to the casting director, start making biscuits, committing to the character. This is very phallic, by the way. And if he starts getting aroused, I'll go ahead and lick my own butt right there. All right, you guys, I've been Nicole Calasich. Thank you so much for having me. Give it up again for your lovely host, Sam Reddy.
Anybody here ever been to a music festival? All of you? Is the mayor of Coachella here? I went to Bonnaroo in 2012. Oh, was anybody there? Did you see the Red Hot Chili Peppers? They didn't have any songs about California, so you might not have enjoyed it. I went with my friend who's an idiot. She had 2 separate run-ins with the police over the course of 3 days. The first time she got caught with a joint and they let her go because she said it wasn't hers. And then she tried that excuse the second time. But that time she had gotten caught drunkenly giving a hand job behind a porta potty. And in that situation, you really can't be like, I'm just holding this for a friend. It's not mine. Guys, you're gonna keep the show rolling. Alright. Got a real treat for you. This next comic's been on Comedy Central's This Is Not Happening. Give it up for San Francisco local K.